shirt. We're in the next day. This will actually be out 2 days after Mac Jones signed, so you probably saw that at the beginning of the video though. But hey, year number 4 is here. We're gonna review the team quick, mostly because I forgot how I set it up. But all told, Mac Jones still has not come off that star dev. This makes me sad. But, you know, T. Higgins, our new addition, he will be our slot receiver, by the way. Jonathan Taylor is doing well. Our line is literally the same. Hunter Henry's still here. We got Burton to pair with Willdale. And we're kind of seeing the end, almost the end of... We're actually going to start Dempsey here. We're starting to see towards the end of the career of Stephon Gilmore, so I need to also go into the manual depth chart because I just remembered it. We need to go over here to slot wide receiver and put T. Higgins there because I want him to be my slot guy. So on to year number 4. We fell short in the Super Bowl. Let's get back there. Our hidden dev middle linebacker turned out to be a star, by the way. Coming off a loss, but we have a breakout player. Let's see what this is. Okay, it's one of the receivers. I'm guessing Jaden Pierre? Or T. Higgins wants to get himself a star dev. Or a superstar dev, rather. So let's see if the sim gets it to him. Moment of truth. There's a slight delay because of how the Elgato works, but it's 20-10 victory. But did T. Higgins get his dev? Now, there has been a bug where offensive breakout players happen even if they didn't get their goal. So we're going to have to go and look, because T. Higgins needed 150 yards rushing or receiving against the Jets here. Or 3 touchdowns. I'll look at the Patriots specifically. I have to knock his depth rate down because he didn't. I can't do anything about the XP gain. I might have mentioned this before earlier in the video. I don't remember. But unfortunately, we do have to take T. Higgins' depth trait away because he did not earn that superstar depth, judging by the stats. So would I love to have a superstar dev receiver? Yeah, but I want to earn it. So I can't do anything about the XP gain, but we can put him back to a star. All right, we have a must win that we're going to sim through because we're at the halfway point, roughly 5-3. The Bills have the tiebreaker over us because they won earlier in the year, but not doing too bad. Second in the division at the moment. We have contracts to discuss. So, Barmore, definitely. I'll even throw you a 4-year bag, bro. Christian Barmore. Oh, God. Gilmore is regressing hard. His man coverage was a 99 at one point. Ugh. Unfortunately, we don't have David Andrews' replacement, so we gotta throw him a deal. He wants 5 years at 122 mil. Alright. Alright, Mac. We're gonna give you the bag. Prove to us you deserve this bag. And I am going to withdraw on Stephon Gilmore. We are going to let him walk. I feel he's regressed too far to warrant another big one-year deal. So, like, that zone coverage is immaculate. But I can't, in good faith, keep him out on the field when he's just going to regress even harder. So and we have been scouting corners in the draft, by the way. Not the particularly deepest class. Like, I don't go through the scouting much, but we're just kind of looking at all the BPA. There's a lot of red going on. I'm also looking at tight ends right now as well. And linemen, because, you know, my line is getting kind of old. Wouldn't mind maybe a 4-3 switch, you never know. But my line's getting old. And, you know, Madden can be pretty unforgiving when it comes to offensive linemen. So when you see first round talent linemen, you kind of got to jump at it. Alright, but on to the second half of the season. I did say we would sim to see, because this is a must-win game here. Sim through it. Hey, we got the dub. Currently division leading. Last week of the season, we have ourselves a breakout player for Dalton Dempsey, our D-end. Who's a normal dev. We hold the Niners to less than 100 rushing yards, or Dalton gets the statisticals. He's going to go up to a star dev. So, I'll show that. We'll do the sim live. And then, because we've already locked up the divisions, I'll go through scouting and training with you while we talk about it. But hey, we locked up the division. Awesome. The receiver, not the receiver. The line class has some studs in it, but nothing that's probably going to move the needle. But we're also looking at tight ends because, you know, Hunter Henry's getting kind of old. So, oh shit! I meant to go to training, not scouting players. Oh yeah, I'm not sure how my rebuilds are gonna look once the scouting overhaul happens, or how we'll go about that. Now, normally, I don't upgrade my players after a loss, but since we've locked up the division, let's do it. There's only 2 up for an upgrade anyway, so why not? Alright. And now, a dub to finish off the year. Let's go. Alright, here's the standings. The Chiefs, number 1 seed in the AFC. We are the number 2 and number 3 team overall in the league. That is awesome. The boys took a massive... Oh yeah, we gotta see what happened with the breakout. Dalton's a star dev now. I will check. My understanding is the defensive ones aren't all that bugged, but the offensive ones are. For safety purposes, I am gonna check. Let's see if we got it by rushing yards. Oh, yup. They got 59 total rushing yards, so regardless if you got the stats or not, we got it based off rush yards. So let's look at TFLs. Dalton didn't get any. How about a sack? No. Interception? No. Forced fumble? Okay, so he got it by the rushing yards, so that dev trait is secure. But now let's check the stats on the year here. As you can see in the snapshot over there, Mahomes, oh Jesus, he balled out. Drew Lock stepped up? I mean, by all means, bro. By all means. But let's look at our guys. Mac Jones, 4,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, 12 picks. Not bad. Rushing 6. Our running attack is elite. Elite. So, Jonathan Taylor, 1,600 yards and 19 rushing touchdowns. Gary Freeman, 622 yards and 15 rushing touchdowns. Mac Jones did also get a rushing touchdown himself. Receiving the ball, T. Higgins, 1,042 and 6. Jaden Pierre, 926 and 5. Hunter Henry, 738 and 6. 404 for Jonathan Taylor, which gives him 23 touchdowns on the year. And then Gary Freeman also pitching in 3 tutties, giving him 19 total touchdowns. Both of our running backs were absolute gods this year. Will Dale and Eddie Burton going over 100 tackles. You look at the TFLs, 15 for Barmore, 11 for Montez, 11 for Dalton. Sacks, Chase Winovich with 9.5, Montez with 8, Barmore 5, Dalton 3.5. Picks were good across the board. 2 for Will Dale, 2 for Mackenzie Alexander, and 2 for JC Jackson and Hanu. But now let's see where we were the 9th ranked offense in the league. And then we were the 4th ranked defense. Let's go. Yearly awards, Alvin Kamara wins MVP. Jonathan Taylor at number 6. Coach of the year goes to Matt Rule. We are at number 4. I feel like they're sleeping on us for Coach of the Year stuff. Offensive Player of the Year went to Patty Mahomes. Jonathan Taylor at number 3. The Defensive Player of the Year went to TJ Watt. No Patriots there. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Devon Branson of the Raiders. We didn't have any offensive rookies. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Eddie Burton. Let's go. Dalton Dempsey at number 4. Best QB, Patty Mahomes. Mac Jones at number 9. Best running back, Jonathan Taylor. Absolutely. But surprisingly, Gary Edwards not on the list. All good. Eric O'Neal of the Chiefs wins Best Receiver. No Patriots here. Best O-line went to Ronnie Stanley. Shaq, Onwenu, Isaiah Wynn. Our entire line was on the Best O-line list. I will say this now. Should we not make the Pro Bowl, or should we not go to the Super Bowl, if they are on the Pro Bowl roster, outside of Shaq and Trent, the other 3 will get their dev traits increased. That's just fair, I feel, because our line has been consistent the whole rebuild so far. Best DL went to Cam Jordan of the Texans. No Patriots there. Best linebacker, TJ Watt. Chase Winovich at number 8. I think the best linebacker list really favors 3-4 edge rushers. L'Jarius Sneed, best corner. or D-back rather. Best kicker went to Justin Tucker. Joey Sly at number 10. But all that means nothing if we don't get to the Super Bowl. We are against the Jags in the wild card round. I'll see you in the sim. By the way, 4 straight playoff appearances. Let's go. The Mac Daddy leading the team out to the field. Old Mac and Cheese gonna lead us to a field goal to start things off against Sunshine and the Jags. Alright. 2 field goals apiece. Nothing too crazy so far. Oh, we missed the field goal. Sly, you gotta stop missing field goals, bro. But we end up going down, getting the touchdown, making it a 10-6 ball game. But the Jags go down and score. But we end up tying it, getting a turnover in the red zone. And then we go down, get another field goal. But, oh, insta-tutty. Let's get it. Alright, it's 27-23. Red zone alert. Get it in, boys. There we go. As long as we keep them out of the end zone. There we go. I'm not coming in yet. Overtime.
To get to the Super Bowl. Well, they made it to the playoffs. That's part 1, but they fall a little bit short.
And to me, once again, it exemplifies just how difficult it is.
I should have came in. Alright, so definitely was not expecting. Why does fucking A, Madden? What are you doing? Not expecting a wild card round exit, but we ended up getting into overtime. Did not get a possession in overtime. End of the year upgrades, but that just makes it all in on year number 5. So I have staff points, but I can only really adjust signing free agents and shit, so Alright, the Kansas City Chiefs and San Francisco 49ers are in the Super Bowl. Now let's see. The Mac Daddy is in the Pro Bowl. Let's go. Jonathan Taylor making the Pro Bowl. Ricard. None of our receivers made the Pro Bowl. Travesty. Hunter Henry did. Isaiah Wynn. Onwenu, Andrews, Mason. Our entire line made the Pro Bowl. So that means Wynn, Onwenu, and Andrews are all getting dev trait boosts, as we discussed earlier. I have an itch on my ear, don't mind me. None of our front 7 made it in. That's a bit sad, but alright. Max Mccree making the Pro Bowl. Let's go. And that's it for the Pro Bowlers. Let me go. As we discussed it already, when your entire line makes the best O-line list and they all make the Pro Bowl, I say that's a dev trait increase. Disagree with me or not, but because offensive linemen don't go up dev trait at all, and neither do kickers or punters. So I feel with that kind of year, they gotta go. And if Mac Jones does not get off that normal dev, I'm gonna be salty. Because he should absolutely have gotten to a star dev by now. There we go. They all get dev trait increases for their stellar season. Well, we'll see at the end of the year, or during staff week as they call it, if any of our boys go up dev trait. I think they do it during Super Bowl week, but let's see. Jonathan Taylor is a superstar dev now, but Mac Jones is still on normal. And Freeman's a star, by the way. I feel this is a travesty that Mac Jones has not gotten a dev trait boost. Alright. Burton, we knew was a star. It doesn't look like there was any dev trait increases on the defensive end. Will Dale still a superstar. Burton was a star to begin with. As we know, Dalton earned his star dev. Barmore's been a superstar for a while. And Mccree we drafted as a superstar dev, so. We gotta do some scouting quick. We'll find out who won the Super Bowl, and then we'll go over last minute re-signs from there. I'm just gonna scout rest of first round. Except quarterbacks or running backs. I'm not gonna scout those, but anyway. We do have player upgrades for Burton and Jonathan Taylor. Oh man, Jonathan Taylor had a baller of a year. But, you know, year 5 now, we have to go all in. The Chiefs end up winning their second Super Bowl appearance in this rebuild, with Patty Mahomes getting the Super Bowl MVP. I'll use my stat points later on contracts and whatnot before we get into free agency. But let's take a look at the retirements. Gronk retired. KJ Wright, Khalil Mack's gone. Alright. Let's check the AFC East specifically. Nobody in the AFC East retired. Okay. And didn't want to do that. And you're going to notice something glaring here. We will not be re-signing Stephon Gilmore. At least not at that price. If we can get him cheaper in the free agency, then we will. But I'm going to spend those staff points, and then I will show you who we're targeting. We're only making 2 offers to D-Hop and Byron Jones. We're not the top offer for D-Hop, but who knows? He might choose us. I've been number 1 on people's lists before, and they didn't pick me, so who knows? We got both Byron Jones and D-Hop. Let's go. And we could not afford Stephon Gilmore, unfortunately. Alright, so apparently we don't have a left end. So I found this guy, 22 in true value, 74 hidden dev, Marlon Harris, to go on the left end on the other side of Dalton Dempsey. And nice and chill 13th player in true value at 56, Zay Williams, 75 corner. It's going to replace that production of, hopefully replaces Stephon Gilmore. But 75 hidden, scheme fit, let's go. I mean, 75 overall, normal dev, but he was ranked 15 in true talent. Alright, draft recap is upon us. You saw the first 3 picks in Marlon Harris, who is hidden dev. Since it is year 5, I'm going to show you the dev trait. Star, okay. That's fine. Then we got Zay Williams here. Another hidden dev. And that would be, these two would be the only hidden devs we drafted. Star devs. I mean, not bad. Then we ended up, you saw Sean Hill. We got Casey Jordan. 68 normal. We're actually going to move him to left end in our scheme. He's like a 3-4 D tackle. Or 3-4 D end, so. Then we got some backup for Montez. And then just, this guy had the highest combine grade left in the 7th round, so absolute dud. But thought I'd give it a shot. But it's all or nothing, year 5. Alright, y'all. Here's how everything is shaking up for year number 5. So, yeah, Mac Jones 83 still could not come up off that normal dev. Ugh, gross. But Jonathan Taylor, superstar dev, 96 overall. Hunter Henry at a 94. All of our line are superstar devs given their all line of the year list and their Pro Bowl appearance. And then we got D-Hop in free agency. We also got T. Higgins, Jaden Pierre, and Dunlap. We are actually going to start Harris at right end. I'm actually going to change him to a left end, believe it or not. Because that's what I meant to do, and I never did. Because that's where he fits the scheme best. Well, he's going to be our starter. But then, outside of that, Zay Williams we're going to make corner 3. He's also going to be our slot corner this year. Otherwise, the defense remains untouched outside of those 2 positions. And once again, I am going to go through and make T. Higgins our slot receiver. So outside of that, again, all or nothing. You know what? Let's do something different. Normally I sim week by week in case there is a breakout player, but we're just going to sim straight to the playoffs. And let's just see what happens. Make it a little more exciting. Alright, the moment of truth. Did we make the playoffs? Yes, we did. We are somewhere between the 2 and 4 seeds. Tampa, we were outside. 1, 2. It looks like we were the 3rd seed in the AFC. Well, we got shut out in week 18. That's horrible. And I will be coming in a bit on year 5, so we're going to Papa Bear the wildcard divisional and AFC title games, and then because I'm going to try. Nah, I think we'll just play the moments of all the playoff games. But before we do that, let's check the stats for the year. We look at the snaps. Jonathan Taylor, 3rd on the running back list. He had quite a year. Alright, so let's check our stats here. Mac Jones, okay, decent. 4,100 yards, 31 tutties, 11 picks. But Jonathan Taylor and Gary Freeman. Why did I call him Gary Edwards earlier? I don't know. But 17 tutties for Taylor. You saw Taylor's stats in the snapshot. 608 and 10 for Gary Freeman. Our running game is elite. D-Hop, 11, almost 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. 888 and 4 for T. Higgins. 730 and 6 for Hunter Henry. Jaden, 663 and 4. 16 total touchdowns for Gary Freeman because he had 6 receiving, and 20 total tutties for Jonathan Taylor. Like, geez, our run game is elite. Will Dale over 100 tackles once again. Kyle Duggar with 103. Montez Sweat had a baller year. 12 TFLs, 15 sacks. Sacks were really up. Our tag team is Sweat and Winovich, 15 and 11.5. 6.5 for Barmore, 5 for Dalton, 4.5 for Wanhorn, Marlon Harris with 4. That's how our picks did. Byron Jones with 3. Montez Sweat even had 1. Any defensive tutties? No defensive tutties. 6th ranked offense. And we were the 22nd ranked defense. Oof. Zeke ends up winning MVP. Jonathan Taylor at number 9. Coach of the Year went to Mike Vrabel with the Lions. Okay. We didn't even make the list. Offensive Player of the Year in the AFC is Lamar Jackson. Jonathan Taylor at number 4. Defensive Player of the Year went to Montez Sweat. Let's go. He better get a depth trade increase. Not like it matters, it's the last season, but Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Alex Drummond. That bum running back we picked up was 7th in Offensive Rookie of the Year. Tevin Stuckey, Defensive Rookie of the Year, with Zay Williams at number 5, Marlon Harris at number 9. Best QB, Lamar. Mac Jones at number 9. Best running back, J-Rob. Jonathan Taylor at number 2. Best receiver was O'Neal once again. Tyreek. No Patriots here. Best O-line went to Ronnie Stanley. Onwenu, Wynn, and Shaq Mason all making the O-line list. Best D-line went to Myles Garrett. No Patriots here. Montez Sweat also wins Best Linebacker. Winovich at number 7. Best DB went to Xavier Howard. No Patriots here. And Joey Sly was the 7th best kicker. But that is all for nothing if we don't win some playoff games. So, since we just simmed straight through, we are going to upgrade everybody. And now we're going to jump into the sim. Let's see what happens here. And the rule, I'm not going to hop in until the second half if I actually have to. So, the Chiefs go down, score a touchdown, and we answer back with a tutty. But the Chiefs fire right back with a touchdown, as do we. And then the Chiefs get a field goal. And then we answer back with a field goal of our own. 2 straight field goals, taking the 3-point lead. But then Kansas City gets a tutty. But we're driving down the field. I'm going to come in. They want me to kick the ball. I'm going to go for it. Because it's the playoffs, bro. We're going to streak D-Hop. And if that's not open, which is not looking like it, B. T. Higgins. There we go. We're going to let them get it, and they go get down and get the touchdown. And then Kansas City gets a touchdown of their own. We're going to let the defense do it. I'm coming in. 3rd down. Again, we're going to streak D-Hop. If that's not there. And I threw a pick. Mac just threw his 3rd pick. Lovely. Oh, shit. Hit the wrong button. Alright, it's 41-27. I need the score here. Let's streak T. Higgins. Because he looks like he could break through. Yeet! Oh, went for it on 4th down. Pretty much got speared out of our shoes. And they go down and score. It's looking unlikely. Alright, D-Hop. I'm coming to you. Oh, D-Hop, you dropped it. Oh, he did. He just dropped it. again, if we score and somehow get the ball back, 7 makes it 34. We'd be down 10. Get there, D-Hop. Mac throwing 3 picks is... Again, we got to go to our best player, which is DeAndre Hopkins. Got it. There we go. We went out of bounds. Let's slant T. Higgins while we're at it. There you go, Higgins. Let's go. Jonathan Taylor touchdown. All right. All right. It's looking unlikely that we're going to catch back up. There we go. D-Hop with the score. And Casey holds on. Oh. Well, I will say that should be, if I recall, 5 straight playoff appearances. We did make 1 Super Bowl appearance. I mean, not too bad. Didn't end the way we would like. What do you mean, Phil Staff? They're still here. Let's get to Pro Bowl week. But, you know, I'd say solid rebuild. Kind of wish we would have got more success from Mac Jones coming off of the normal, but you know, and sometimes it don't happen that way. Let's see. Jonathan Taylor making the Pro Bowl. None of our receivers made it. Oh, Isaiah Wynn didn't make it in, but Onwenu did. As did Shaq Mason and Trent Brown. None of our Montez Sweat, obviously. He had an immaculate year. Oh, Tiller. Our kick returner made the Pro Bowl. Let's go. But the Super Bowl is the Lions and the Chargers. Can't say I expected that one at the end of the year here. But yeah, I didn't even do anything about re-signs or anything. The Detroit Lions have won the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl MVP went to Nasir Clayton. But let's see if anybody retired to finish this off. 2025 retirements. Let's go to the AFC East. David Andrews retired. So, I'd say decent rebuild overall. If you'd like to leave a like, comment, subscribe. So, I do want to bring up our next rebuild here. It's going to be over 5 videos. And you'll understand. We have an Eagles rebuild that I recorded actually before this, because I had a scrapped Pats rebuild before this one because of the Mac Jones news, because we still used Cam in that one, but I decided to just do a new one. But that rebuild will be over the course of 5 videos, 1 per year, and those will be coming out next. So anyways, if you like this, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what team you'd like to see a rebuild of. To that, I must bid thee adieu. Good day, goodbye, good night. Okay, one quick note before we go off. Jonathan Taylor is an X Factor now. Mac Jones, still normal dev. Montez Sweat, superstar. Awesome. Now I'm out of here. Good day, goodbye, good night.